up the third week of the Greater Lowell Angry Chickens Racing Series. Here with me, I have today Haley, Brooklyn, and my sister Catherine. You know Catherine, she's been on the show more times than I can count now, probably a quarter of them. These two are new to the show, Brooklyn and Haley.
They're my best friends.
They ran incredible tonight, and on an unrelated note, they also won the raffle that I was talking about last week. They had this week, and both of them won. Two of the three sisters won the reward, so, you know, people said it was jinxed, and it might have been, but, you know, that's that. So before we get into my stats, I want them to talk about how their races went. So Catherine will go first, Haley and Brooklyn will go next, and I just want them three to talk about how the race went, how they felt, what their time and pace was, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you guys can just talk about your race. So Catherine, you want to lead us off?
Okay, so, yeah, I felt really good in the first mile, and then we had a little bit to go. I was also running with Brooklyn. So yeah, I just felt good, and then
they came in awesome, by the way.
And then when it came time, you sprinted to the finish. So you saw that finish line. You saw that water. And
guys, I don't even know.
Oh, Haley did, and then I did, then Brooklyn, then our friend. That sounds good. So I'll just.
Who's your friend?
Oh,
we made a friend while running.
Oh
yeah.
Wow, cool.
So I'll just let them talk.
Catherine clearly sounds like she had an amazing race. Which one of you guys wants to talk next?
I'll talk next.
All right, this is Brooklyn talking next, so let's see what she has to say. I told them before the shoot, this is probably going to happen. I gave them permission to laugh. I told them if they wanted to.
You gave us a lot of permission to laugh.
See how that goes. Brooklyn,
Hi, Addison.
Okay,
Addison's now in the video.
All right, this is Addison, Haley and Brooklyn's other sister. And yeah, she can also talk about her race if she wants to.
Okay, so I was running with Catherine here, and okay, and then my time was 21, and yeah, I don't know.
All right, Haley, you want to go next?
Okay, so I ran by myself, and I had an incredible time and an incredible race.
Came in awesome, very strong.
And I felt good during the whole race, except for at the end.
We got Flamingo.
I honestly didn't see her when she was ending because we were still
I bet
running.
you were tired, am I right?
Yeah. Of course you were tired. It's a race.
All right. Are y'all gonna say Haley?
Yeah.
All right. Addison, you want to go?
Sure. So, I felt good my whole race until about the end, and then I got like 30 for my time, and yeah, it was good.
Very strong race by all four of them. Anything else you guys want to say?
No.
All right.
No.
Sounds good.
No.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Want me to?
No, right now. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys, you can come on.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. That was Haley, Brooklyn, Addison, the three LeMay sisters. You guys have probably heard a ton on my videos. They are always there. They're always up for the competition. And obviously, you guys know my sister Catherine, always a fighter, always an incredible athlete when it comes to whether it's running, dancing, gymnastics. She's always determined. She's always fired up to do better, to become better, to be a better person, a better athlete, and just all around, she's an amazing person. So all four of them, they all had a super impressive race today. I was so proud of all of them. It can definitely show the determination that they have put into this, the heart and soul that they put into track and field and cross country. As you guys know, we are heading into cross country season every single day, and yeah, it's just shown so much, and they have so much ahead of them. But now that you guys have heard what all my teammates ran, that wasn't even all my teammates. That was only some of my teammates. I had a few other teammates who weren't on the video today. But other than that, those are some of my teammates. But away from my teammates, bye guys. See you next week. All right. So sorry guys, that I just had to say bye to the little maze. Again, as you guys know, in the MRSR Uncut series, I don't typically cut anything out, because it is supposed to be uncut. It is supposed to be like what the life behind the scenes looks like without being uncut. Yeah?
It's raining really bad, so I think we have to like, go, maybe.
Alright, so guys, I will have to take you on a walk with me. It's not what I planned to do. Here's my sister Catherine with me.
It's really raining. You might not be able to tell, but it's like downpouring right now.
I think you guys can tell because I think the screen's covered in little raindrops.
Yeah,
but
it's also kind of hard to tell.
yeah, so I do have. I'm going with Dad.
I'll go with Mom. Okay.
So I do have to take you guys on a walk with me. Right now we do have to leave. I don't quite know where I'm going right now, so when I do find out that answer, I will tell you guys and I will keep talking to you guys. But yeah, so that's probably all I have to say. But other than that, I will talk to you guys once I find out where I'm going. So here I have on my little walk with me, I have my dad. I'm going home with him. Say hi.
How we doing, guys?
So
good race today. It's pouring right now.
yeah, so that's why I did have to take you guys on this little walk with me. Other than that, I did feel really good today on today's race. If I didn't tell you guys, which I have not yet, this week we finally accomplished what we wanted to accomplish all 3 weeks. We finally got the win. It was a super, super competitive race. It was a close race. Actually, I don't even know if it was a close race because I couldn't even see behind me.
I don't either.
Was it a close race?
I don't know. I'm not even sure who finished second.
Yeah, I know Paul Amaral finished second, but that's all I can say. But yeah, so I know my dad had a very interesting race, but I don't know if the race was close, but it was a very deep field, very hard race to win, and I am super, super honored to be able to win finally after, finally after 2 previous weeks of trying. We finally won the race, and I am so happy, sorry once again, to finally race and finally accomplish what I wanted to accomplish for the past 2 weeks, and now finally in this 3rd week actually accomplishing that goal and winning the race. Not my fastest time ever, but again, the win kind of makes up for that. But other than that, I felt good during the race, did not feel sluggish. Actually, before the race, I had to go rush over to the bathroom like 3 minutes before the race started, so that was, you know, a little bit of a scramble. I quickly went to the bathroom and I quickly rushed over to the starting line because I had to go. So I was lucky to even be able to get to the starting line without having any problems. But yeah, so I was very, very lucky to even make it to the starting line. I knew I was going to be able to make it, but I knew I had to go really, really quick. But once I finally did that, during the race, I didn't really feel sluggish. I felt pretty good. I can't really tell you my stats right now. I'll have to tell you that once I get into the car, but I felt pretty good during today's race. No stomach problems really. My legs were still a little bit, I shouldn't say a little bit, they were still pretty sore from Sunday when we did the diagonals workout, as you guys heard about yesterday. I will link that episode of the MRSR Uncut series down in the description below, along with all the other episodes and the Strava workouts from today, if you guys want to go check out all the stats on Strava. And if you guys want to go check out all the other videos, I do have the diagonals video available. That one went up, I think it went up 2 days ago. But yeah, so I will hopefully be able to get that. I will get that one linked for you guys. And if you guys want to check out any other episodes, be happy to. There is a whole playlist on my YouTube channel, Michael Robert Shooter Runs, about just the MRSR Uncut series. So if you guys want to go watch all the episodes, you can. If you want to watch a specific episode or a specific few episodes, you can also do that. But I felt good during the race. My legs were pretty sore from Sunday, just considering that we did have a hard workout. But again, it clearly didn't really affect me too much, just because I did still get the win today. It did still work out pretty good for me. But yeah, so I'm going to try to prop my phone up here just on the side. I don't think I'll be able to do that. So right now, I'm just going to have to kind of, maneuver my stats so I can grab my stats right off my watch. But today at 6:28 p.m., exact distance was 2.59 miles. Time was 19:41.5, which was completely off because I started my watch about, probably, I would say, 5 minutes before the starting gun went off. I just didn't want to have any problems when I watch. As you guys know, I never like to have problems. I never want to start my watch when the race goes off because it takes away a few seconds, maybe even a half a second, but a half a second means a lot in these races. My pace, it was 7:35. My pace was probably really like 5:35, but you know, I can't really say. My pace was probably under 5:30 to be honest, but the average pace, it said, was 7:35, but that's off. Strava will clarify that for me. Calories I burned was 119 calories. That's pretty average for me. That's pretty low, considering, but that's pretty average for me when I race. When I race, I do tend to have a much less calories burned, and my heart rate was also 130 average heart rate. So, once again, my heart rate tends to be a lot lower when I race, opposed to when I'm not racing, or when I'm actually when I train, my heart rate tends to be higher, and when I race, my heart rate tends to be lower. So average heart rate was 130 BPM, maximum heart rate was 159 BPM, cadence was 146 SPM. That's the average cadence, but my real cadence was probably more like my average cadence is probably more like 200 SPM, because Garmin probably tracked the cadence that I had when I ran over and started my watch. But that's almost guaranteed not my exact cadence. Ascend and descent were completely off because I did not climb 426 feet because this course was almost completely flat. But the incline and decline, incline was 426 feet, decline was 426 feet. So it actually evens out to 0, I guess. So technically it's kind of right. I mean, I don't really know. But if you guys think about it, it does even out to 0. Lap 1 was 10:19, which is completely off because that one, I started my watch way early. Lap 2 was 5:51, which is probably pretty accurate, considering that we are pretty well into the race by that point. And then lap 3, which is the last 0.59, sorry, I didn't tell you guys the lap splits. Lap 1 was 10:19.6, which is completely off, because I did not run 10:19.6 because I started my watch about 5 minutes before we actually started the race. Sorry, it's hard to maneuver my phone when I'm trying to be in the car and talk to you guys at the same time. But yeah, so lap 1 was 10:19.6. Lap 2 was 5:51.83, which is pretty accurate considering that we had already started the race by that point. And then lap 3 was 3:30.04, which is that last 0.59 was 3:30.04. So those are all the stats for you guys. Again, if you guys want to go check out the Strava links down in the description below, those will probably clarify all the stuff. Garmin tends to not be able to clarify that stuff. Strava has much more accurate results when it comes to these kind of things. So if you guys want to go check out more accurate results, I would suggest going to Strava. And well, you can't really look it up on Garmin anyway, but Strava has much more accurate results than Garmin does. But yeah, so other than that, that's all the stats I have for you guys today. Go check the Strava stats down in the description below. They will clarify everything. Those will tell you the real stats. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to tell you guys for today. Felt good during the race today. Did not have any problems. I didn't really have any stomach problems, none of that. I felt good once again. I think that extra bathroom trip before the race definitely helped. Even though it took a little bit of time away from it and it freaked me out a little bit, I think it definitely helped when it came to race time. I had some soreness from Sunday, definitely. I have to say that definitely, I think that came back on me a little bit. But I did the best that I can to recover and get myself back to normal today, especially before this race. I napped, I took an ice bath, I heated my legs, I did everything in my power I massaged, I did everything in my power to try to get myself back to normal. But yeah, so that's probably all I have to say for that. But yeah, so I felt good during this race. My legs felt pretty good except for the little bit of soreness. And yeah, that's probably really all I have to say for this race. Does my dad have anything to say?
Nothing else. It was a good race. It went out fast.
Yeah, it was a fast race, and did end up winning the race, so that's good. Not quite the time I would have wanted, but, you know, the win kind of makes up for that. But yeah, so that's probably all I have to say for you guys today. That wraps up week 3 of the Angry Chickens race series, and I will be seeing you guys next week for week 4, the final week, and we'll see if I'll be able to defend my title and win 2 weeks in a row, the last 2 weeks. Yeah, guys, so that's probably going to wrap it up for today's MRSR Uncut Series video. that's probably gonna wrap it up for today's video. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun, always run, never give up your dreams. If you guys want to come out to run this race with us, I will link info down in the description below, so come run this race with us. And yeah, that's probably all I have to say for that. Have fun, always run, never give up your dreams, never give up on your dreams. Come run the race with us, and peace out, guys. See you tomorrow.